The Hero Guide series returns today, and our hero of focus this time is Tess. This hero has a unique weapon called a Tesla rifle that allows her to hit multiple targets at the same time with chain lightning. We will start by quickly going through her abilities, then we shall look at some tips and tricks for using this hero, and finally I will suggest some possible gear sets that you can use for this hero. The full playlist of guides will be linked at the end or in the pinned comment. And without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. The first ability is called Ball Lightning. Tess launches a ball of lightning that disables all abilities within its radius. Any grenades or rockets will explode immediately they touch the ball. All allies within this ball will also have a 25% reduction to their incoming damage. This is even more if you have 6 personal gear equipped on Tess. Any 2 lightning balls will explode when they come into contact, dealing damage to any heroes nearby, including allies, and wiping out all ability charges. The second ability is called Team Healing, and this ability simply restores health to Tess and her nearby allies over a period of a few seconds. During this time, all incoming damage is also reduced for Tess and her allies. You can improve this ability by equipping any 4 personal gear on your hero. The third ability is called Ideal Capacitor. Tess simply gets improved weapon damage and armor. The chain lightning is also improved. And the final ability is called Lightning Rod. With this ability, all allies inside the lightning ball get a 25% increase to their fire rate, while all enemies inside the ball lose 25% of their fire rate. But when Tess hits an enemy, all nearby enemies lose 50% of their armor penetration, and this makes it harder for them to destroy your team. In the next section of the video, we will look at some tips and tricks that can be applied to this hero. And our first tip here is all about movement. Tess doesn't really need to aim, so this gives you all the freedom to focus on how you move. The most important thing here is to move backwards while attacking. You can also move sideways at the same time or around the enemy. Doing this reduces the damage you take, increasing your chances of winning the battle. For tip number 2, you don't always need to use your lightning ball. Use it mainly for disabling shields and force fields or revealing invisible targets. It can also be used to shut off enemy thermal vision or prevent jumping abilities from being used. If the enemy is just shooting at you and not using any ability, using the lightning ball may result in you getting destroyed because, first of all, your team's abilities will be disabled, and you also cannot shoot for an instant at that moment when you're activating the lightning ball. So that will give the enemy a chance to finish you off. So in other words, you need to activate this lightning ball whenever it is necessary. For example, when being rushed by enemies that use shields. The third tip is all about healing. Tess uses the team healing ability, which requires at least 4 personal gear to give you the best reduction to your incoming damage. And since you can shoot while you heal, this is a very helpful ability during a gunfight. For the next tip in this video, do not be a pain to your teammates. Just simply apply common sense while using this hero and don't cause trouble for your own team. For example, don't use your lightning ball when you have heroes like Mirage, Dragoon or Arnie on your team and they need to escape by jumping. You're going to prevent them from being able to escape and you're going to lead to your entire team getting destroyed. And for the 5th tip in this video, we focus on taking cover. Peek around corners or obstacles to be able to do damage while remaining safe from enemy attacks. If you do this right, the enemy won't even be able to see you until they have already been destroyed. And finally, just play as much as possible with this hero to get better as fast as possible. We shall now look at some possible gear sets that can be used for Tess. The first set here is a set without any personal equipment. And in this set, we have the protective glasses for more vision range, we have the infantry vest for more health, we have the regular shoulder pad for more damage to armor, we have the runner's boots for faster movement speed, we have the third knuckle for more damage to enemy health, and we have the echo radar for more vision. The second set here also has no personal equipment, and in this set we have the protective glasses for more vision, the bionic hat for more armor penetration, the spiked shoulder for more armor penetration, the technique pads for a higher fire rate, the third knuckle for more damage to enemy health, and the gas grenade for more armor penetration. For the third option here, we have a set that should get the best out of that team healing ability. You need this when facing multiple targets, regardless of if you've disabled their shields or abilities. If there are too many targets attacking at the same time, this damage reduction is really important to keep you alive. Simply equip any 4 personal gear and then fill the remaining 2 slots with anything useful of your choice. But the current set I'm using for Tess is her full personal set. This is a really useful set because it maximizes all her strong points at the same time. The lightning ball is more useful with this set. You have a really effective team healing ability. Your weapon range is also increased, and you even get an increase to your movement speed without having to use the runner's boots.